Welcome back. With us right now is Dan Daly with the Alzheimer's OC Club, Laguna Woods Village. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you again, Ken.
Yeah.
Thank you for the invitation.
And once again, you folks are having a meeting coming up tomorrow. Now, are you back doing this almost on a monthly basis?
The meetings are monthly, but the quarterly OC Club will continue on a quarterly basis.
Okay, all right.
But this is a special event that's come up, and it's going to be on a monthly basis.
Great, fantastic. And so what we're talking about, it's brain fitness exercise led by Cognitive Care Solutions, right?
Correct.
So tell us about that.
Cognitive Care Solutions is a relatively young company. They've been around for about 4 years.
Okay.
And Allison Lyric, she's the president of the company. And she's a licensed clinical social worker. And she's had over 2 decades of experience in geriatric psychiatry. So what they do is they put in front of the community, they provide cognitive brain fitness training.
Okay.
And this is available for individuals with MCI, which is mild cognitive impairment, mild dementia, or for those who just want to maintain brain strength in the old adage, keeping it stronger for longer.
Exactly. Let me ask you a question as this relates to tomorrow's meeting and information session, and that's what this is tomorrow. It's more of an information session, right? Or is it the start of the series of these classes and exercises?
Actually, it'll be the start of the classes.
Okay.
In fact, she's going to perform some of the exercises over the next
Okay,
from
but
10
anyone
to 12.
can come to it?
Anybody within the community
Okay.
is certainly welcome to come, and we certainly would like to get as many people involved with this as possible.
Okay. Now, as far as these exercises go, who kind of qualifies for these? And tomorrow's session, is that a way to kind of introduce them and then sign them up for these series of?
Yeah, it'll be both an introduction, but again, it'll those who would qualify per se, people with mild cognitive impairment,
Okay.
people with mild dementia, or again, the general population who want to maintain brain
Okay.
strength.
So anyone?
So anyone.
Okay.
Anyone, and at any age, for that matter.
That's true, definitely. And some of the things that are going over, trained in the following skills: memory, reasoning, attention, concentration, word naming, that sort of thing.
Right. If you go on the internet, you can find over 50 different brain fitness exercises.
You can, yes.
And then you can go on a lot of different websites and you see hundreds of them. But they all are based upon the memory and the different skills involved in decision making and bringing something to a logical conclusion. The interesting thing is, when you look at the list of all those exercises and those skills involved, each one of those are affected by Alzheimer's or some form of dementia at a later stage. So the feeling now is you want to get an early start and screening as early as possible.
Right.
So you can get out in front of this. So these exercises will actually strengthen some of these skills.
Right, and as you said, there's a lot of things online. There's several apps that people can download as well. I forget the name of one of them, but one of them is supposed to be really good, and it escapes me the name of it. But
could be Brain Health.
Yeah, it's
okay. That's one.
Yeah, and any of these can help.
Oh, sure,
they
absolutely.
really can in many different ways, right?
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, current scientific research is showing right now that the brain has the amazing ability to create new neurons and neural connections at any age. And it's a process called plasticity. So as a result of this, when you undergo any type of brain fitness exercises, you are definitely going to strengthen the brain. And when they do these performance scores, they see a very significant increase in these scores. And that's a direct result of the plasticity and the cognitive training.
So as far as these series go, they're going to be put on by the Cognitive Care Solutions?
Correct.
By those folks?
Correct.
And tomorrow is the session that goes on from 10 until noon at the Performing Arts Center in room 2.
Correct.
So how often will these go on? Will they be a monthly?
That'll be a
weekly?
monthly meeting.
Okay.
And we're just starting this. So hopefully we're going to develop a partnership
Okay.
with a resource like this. And again, it's bringing one more segment of the educational
Okay.
aspect to the community.
And it will always be done in this community? that you know?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we
And via the
within
the club
Laguna
here.
Woods Village, right?
Yeah, okay,
So most likely it'll continue in Clubhouse 3.
okay.
And I might add too, that a lot of questions will be asked about cost. Medicare pays for just about all of it.
Okay,
So-
and that's a good question. The meeting tomorrow, there's no cost to it, but if somebody wants to continue, they have to go through Medicare?
Yeah, Medicare, this is insurance, will take care of it. Very rare would it be out-of-pocket expense.
Okay. What about the people who do not have any kind of problems with their memory or early dementia or anything like that, but they just want to get on board and take these? Will they have to pay?
No, because again, I mean, the Medicare, most everybody in here qualifies to Medicare anyway. So
Okay.
it's a preventive source of strengthening the brain.
Okay.
So I would highly encourage anybody that's got free time. It's a lot better than sitting there watching the TV and using the remote as,
Right.
as your brain.
So when they get there, there'll have to be some forms to fill out, I would imagine.
Yeah, we usually have a sign-in sheet.
Okay.
If there are any forms required, I'm sure that Allison will have any paperwork like that available.
Okay, and Allison is with the Cognitive Care?
Allison Lurick,
Okay.
she's the president and the owner of Cognitive Care Solutions.
All right, so again, this is happening tomorrow at 10 o'clock to noon at the Performing Arts Center in room 2. And I'm going to give you, there is an RSVP number. It's not required, but you know, it's kind of nice if you call them and let them know. It's 949-757-3721. And you can call that number, and you can also get more information. Now, is that number your number or the Cognitive Care number?
That looks like the Cognitive Care number.
Okay.
Because our number is, they can always call our helpline, which is 1-844
Okay.
HELPALZ.
Okay, very good. So take advantage of this. At least go by tomorrow and kind of check it out. And
Absolutely, and there'll
out.
be refreshments there. Comfort Keepers will be providing the refreshments, and
Okay.
they do this on our quarterly meetings as well.
Okay, and yes, the quarterly meetings are different than these, am I right?
Correct,
Yeah.
correct. We'll have a different speaker for the quarterly meetings. This is going to be on a monthly basis.
Okay, all right, very good. And you guys, just to kind of make note, you're down the street now?
Right, we're at it's called Adult Day Services.
Yeah.
And it's South County Adult Day Services, SCADS. So we're right next to the Olive Garden. Used to be the old Morgan Stanley
Right.
Financial Building. So it's right within striking distance, if you
Yeah.
will.
All right, very good. Dan, good to see you.
Great to see you, Ken. Thank you again for your hospitality.
Yeah, we'll
Appreciate
see you
it.
again. And so tomorrow, you are certainly welcome to go over at the Performing Arts Center. It's in Dining Room 2 from 10 until noon at the Alzheimer's OC Club, Laguna Woods Village. And they're going to be talking about brain fitness over there. And if you want to get on board to the monthly sessions, you can find out more about that, right?
Absolutely.
All right, good to see you.
Thank
We'll be
you.
right back.